Okay, Juan, Jose Rivas Lopez, thank you for joining us today on our Bruised Reads podcast, and we're anxious just to get to know you a little bit better. So I was surprised to just hear that English is your first language. How did that happen?
I went to grammar school.
Where?
In Cal State.
Oh, here in California.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And I've noticed that you're one of our best helpers at Harvard Shelter. Why are you so dedicated to doing such a good job?
Because I have compassion, like with my ministry, or compassion in Montebello.
Okay, so you learned that somewhere?
I married in the city of Montebello with a pastor named Pastor Eric Teets Robles.
What did he teach you?
He taught me how to be compassionate, like God had compassion for us, for all the love, for everybody in the world.
And what does that require you to do?
Have compassion to everybody.
Okay,
God had for us.
I noticed that when you empty the trash cans, you're very thoughtful about how you arrange them and clean them out. You put the new bags in and place them just right. So, I mean, I really admire that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. How did you come to Harvard Shelter?
We got evicted from the last place where we're at.
Evicted? What caused that?
I was in a room with my girlfriend, Christina.
Yeah.
I was in a room with her. But I guess the landlord wanted the room occupied. Wanted the room empty because he was with his girlfriend from Mexico, fix her papers, and he needed the room cleared out.
Okay. How much notice did he give you?
He only gave us probably like a month.
Okay. How long had you been there?
I was there for probably 2 years.
Okay. That's illegal. He has to give you 60 days notice, but that's another story, right? Mm-hmm. Where did you go from there?
They just dropped us off at the hotel crossing from the shelter.
Oh. And was there a room there for you?
No, they were saying they're asking $950 for a night.
Okay. Do you know what he's charging for those motel rooms?
I'm pretty sure there's around money, like probably $850 or more.
Well, it's $1,200 a month.
Wow.
For that motel room, yeah.
Wow.
So, you lived in Montebello.
I stayed there because I was living in Fillmore, but they tried to deport me, so they told me to go to Montebello, do a program. It's called CRO, Catholic Rain Brothers with Pastor Ben Reese, or something like Pastor Ben.
Okay, so now, what was the name of the program?
Catholic Rain Brothers Outreach. It was like a home too.
I see. And you lived there?
So they did the program for a year, and then after I got a job, and then got involved with his son-in-law, and then I went down to drain again.
Okay, you mentioned being deported. So did you come to the United States?
No, I think about me at 3 years old, and then my stepdad, he fixed my paper, my green card, and after I got my Social Security, and then got my birth certificate, went back to Mexico. When I was getting older, probably when I was 12 years old, went back and got my birth certificate.
Okay, good. So you don't worry about deportation or anything now? Good,
no.
Very good. What kind of work have you done?
I've been doing general labor. That's the only thing I know how to do.
Okay. Did you finish school?
Yes, I did.
Get high school diploma?
I finished high school diploma, but from special ed classes, SDL.
I see. So special ed means what?
SDL, special day learning classes.
I see. Okay, why?
I'm retarded.
That's not a word we use anymore. Juan, you are not retarded.
Everybody tells me that, that's because I'm bipolar, and I'm not good at speaking. Sometimes I get nervous.
Right.
And I'm gonna get people make fun of me when I was younger.
Okay, I want you to listen to me. You are not retarded. That's not a word we use anymore. We use a word like challenge is a much better word. Do not think of that of yourself again, and don't use that word again, okay?
Okay.
All right. See, you just set me back there. So there are many things you can do, which we've seen, and what would you like to do to improve a skill so that you can actually get a job?
Well, first thing, my mom always told me, when you finish, go after high school. She told me to go to school, and I didn't want to go to school because I'm not good at it.
It was hard for you.
It was hard, very hard for me.
Yeah. Okay, what about a trade school?
I would like to go to a trade school.
Okay, I want you to talk to your case manager about finding a trade school where you could actually learn how to maybe do plumbing, electrical, carpentry work, and actually get a paying job. Let's work on that, okay? All right.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to, my thing is, I would like to go just go to being a professional cook. I love to cook.
Oh, well, we can send you to cooking school.
I heard there's culinary school, and then
There is?
I could feed my girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have an interesting way of speaking. Your mind, I think, works so fast that the words don't come out at the
Yes.
speed of your brain, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I noticed that when you talk to me, you really slow down so that I can stay with you. So is that something you've always had? Is that why school was hard?
Yeah, that's why. I guess I always interrupt the person first before they've finished talking. That's
And
all.
why is that?
Because I wasn't taught. My parents didn't show me how. I never had my two parents to show me to have respect for the person that's talking.
Okay. Where were your parents?
Well, I never grew up with a father figure. Just had a mother, but she was never for me ever.
Yeah. Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, but I don't consider them my family.
How many?
There's one in prison. There's one out there working for AC. My sister.
Say that again. There's one out there.
There's two guys and one girl, female.
I see. Do you know where they are?
Yeah, I don't talk to them. They like too much. I don't really want to talk to
Too
them.
much drama?
Too much drama. They think I was a drug addict. I never was going to succeed. I never was going to find somebody special. They look me always down.
Were you a drug user?
Yes, I was.
Yeah. How about now?
Prior, when I get mad, sometimes I do.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
So can we work on finding a better way to handle that anger?
Yes.
Like eating ice cream or something?
Or you could give me some more classes for anger management. I would like that.
Okay, I'm going to make a note of that. And I want you to tell your case manager that you want that, and she knows how to do that.
Okay.
Because you have so much potential. You have a sweet heart. You care so much about your girlfriend. You've been a really good steward of your responsibilities at Harvard, and I think we can just get you to a place in life where you can just be happier and do better. Let's work on that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell me, your mom had 4 kids, right?
Well, she had me. I'm the first one in the family. And after she had from her second husband, she had 3 more, 2 brothers and sisters, and 1 sister.
And did the second husband, did he play a role as father?
No. He always he's my stepfather. In high school, I had his last name. But when I finished high school, he wanted me to carry his last name. But I said no. I looked at my birth certificate and had my great-grandparents' last name. So I take the legacy of my grandparents' last name.
Okay, that was important to you then.
Yes, it was.
Do you have a relationship with him now?
Yesterday, I went to say hi. He did respect me, and I like it. And when I get mad, I get mad. And he pushed the last button that I didn't want to hear it. And then I told my girlfriend, as soon as I see him by himself, I'm going to take care of my business.
Okay. Can you promise me that you won't do that?
But what God told me to say, and we'll just let it go.
Okay.
Surrender it, give it to me, and I'll deal with it. So that's why they got mad. But today, like he said, tomorrow's gone. Today's a brand new day.
It is a brand new day, Juan, and I'm glad you're in it with us. But you're too good
I have no more anger.
for
no
that.
more.
Yeah, too good for that. You're obviously staying in a homeless shelter, but you and Christine are constantly working towards moving on, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's the goal. So to move on, what does that look like for you? An apartment? Do you ever see yourself getting a car? Do you think you could get your driver's license?
I need some help.
Huh?
Yes, I do, but I need some help, like somebody sits down and reads with me. And because I know I got a lot, I had a driving license. By 99, I went through an accident. I crashed. I went over a ditch, and I lost everything. But I went to school class. I finished everything.
Were you injured badly?
And so I had my cheek just right here.
I see.
But I would like to, if they could help me get my license again, and some people can move on from kind of struggle like we're doing right now.
Do you have a fear of driving?
No,
Okay.
because the last time she went to the hospital, because I got made to go to the hospital because she almost got a heart attack. The ambulance took her, and she left me in the car, the keys are, and I called her. She called me, told me, come pick me up. I'll find somebody to pick me up. So I'm like, let me see if I can find out. So God told me, you know what? do what you have to do. Okay. So I did. Got in the car, checked it out first. I drove out from Fillmore to the hospital. Everything was cool. Got on the side. I just somebody just guide me, protect me. Just please don't let me get in an accident. So it worked out.
Okay, good. You mentioned being in prison. What?
I wasn't never went to the big boys.
Oh, I thought you said you were in prison.
No, I only went to county.
Oh, jail.
Jail, yes, ma'am.
Okay, what took you to jail?
For DUI and for the possession and under the influence.
Yeah, when was that?
I can't remember. A couple of years back.
Okay, so it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
So today's a new day for you?
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, DUIs are pretty rough to handle, aren't they?
They're frowning, so.
Yeah, they make them hard to kind of deter people from doing that again. So, done it once, you won't do it again.
I won't do it again, ma'am.
Yeah. How is it for you to stay at the shelter? Is it terribly challenging? Do you making the best of it? Is it as good as it can be for now, and you're sort of going with the flow?
Well, actually, I'm going with the flow because I'm getting a little bit irritated because of the gossip in there. And the kids, you know, my girls being on our beds, you know, disrespecting us, like talking behind our backs that, you know, I'm trying to be like supposedly like a pet. They tell me I'm a pet from you, and I don't like that. And I told me,
okay, slow down. Say that again for me.
They told me, like they say back in high school, I'm a teacher's pet. Because remember that day you gave me the mats to put in the bathroom? They told me, you know what, these guys being a brown noser. I'm like, you know what? I wish she was here to hear what you guys telling me. I'm a gentleman. I was being polite, and it's not because I'm a teacher's pet, it's because, you know what? Like they said in the army of God, we are chosen to be in the army of God. And they wish they had that I have, because I pray up every morning at 3, 4, and 5 in the morning, 4 o'clock, pray up.
I know.
Out the door, I'm walking already. I'm already walking.
I read that in the staff notes that you do that.
I do a lot every time morning. Like, it's not easy, but.
Yeah. You know, the kids, they do get into things there, but whose responsibility is it to manage the kids?
The staff, or the parents.
Right. And that's where we need to work the hardest. I mean, those kids are really pretty good for being in a shelter. I mean, they play, they laugh, and yeah, they run around and they get into things, but yeah. You remember when I told everyone that we might have a problem with funding and keeping the shelter open?
Yes, ma'am, I remember.
Yeah.
I went to the meeting.
What was your thought when you heard that?
When I heard that, I told God, you know what, God, I need you to help me. I know Miss Wilson, Miss Kate, I don't know her. She's a friend of my mom. I mean, my mom, excuse me, my girlfriend. You know, I know what? I learned a lot from my spiritual father, Pastor Eric, that when he needs something, like, example, like when we do the Thanksgiving dinner at the warehouse, they always tell us, you know what, we'll pay up and we'll do a Daniel fast for a couple months, see if God will answer us. We start with, I guess, 50 turkeys from the casino they have next door. Mm-hmm. And my dad always prays, my spiritual father always prays, and boom, God hits his bread at the last minute and says, you know what, here's your blessing. We feed the whole people and plus to take a dinner home.
Right.
So I stepped and I thought, you know what, let me work on that. Let me not, how do you say, let me fast for this couple of days. So hopefully answer me quick. And who knows when he answered me? Right when you told me I was sitting in the back of you, you know, you told me you stand up to the mic. I'm like, what am I going to do? So I'm like, I know he answered it.
Okay.
So I thank him that you're in my life. You're like my spiritual mother too. Like, he's not married, but he's like, you guys are like, same. You guys have the same relationship with God. I have a connection with him.
Right.
And that's awesome.
It does make a difference. Yeah, well, I want to commend you for participating in this. I mean, I know you better now, and I know we have a little plan to get some anger management going for you, to manage those emotions that you have, and to get you into some kind of trade school.
Thank you.
Because that's where your heart is. And you are a very smart man. And I like how you present yourself and how you talk to people. It's very sweet and it's God-inspired, so I commend you for that. So no more thinking that you're less than, all right?
Thank you.
You heard that from me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, Juan. It's been a pleasure to get to know you, to speak to you, and I'm glad you're with us.
Thank you, ma'am.